Hey everybody, it's Rick OShay playing MPQ Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on the video. I know it's been a couple of days. I've been wanting to get a video out and I recorded a bit here and there over the last week and just couldn't put anything together, so hopefully this one will make up for a little bit of time. We got a lot of PvP action to get into. No good news is the 3-star Hawkguy event, and I really like that character. He's a lot of fun for his blue and purple and even his black that works out to feed those two abilities. We'll get him in action with some good boosted 4-star characters and a mix of 5 stars really soon. That's going to be the main area that we work on today. We do have a lot of tokens to pull, and I think just to kick things off, to get warmed up a little bit, we'll start in the DDQ. I did do the Crash at the Titans the other day as part of like a segmented recording. I couldn't get it all put together, so let's just run in the Behemoth Burrito with Mr. Fantastic. He is a pretty high level for my roster, and this is a fun setup with a couple of characters that he plays with. Let's take in the action against Jean Grey, 3-star Luke Cage, and 2-star Hawkeye. Put on our character effects and get into the action. Alright. So Mr. Fantastic's been changed from how he used to be a while ago. I used to be a gigantic fan of his blue ability, which created fortified protect tiles and allowed you to do a tile swap between two tiles that you chose. They took that away, and I know why they did it. It would make earning blue a little too easy for characters like Bishop on your team. And they didn't really specifically say that's why they did it, but it would make an extra move against Jean Grey. What a shock. That seems to be either happened by accident or they start with an extra move available on the board whenever you're against Jean Grey, the 4-star, by the way. But so the changes of Mr. F, we don't have the ability to do a tile swap anymore, unfortunately. However, I do think he's still quite playable and not as bad as some people think. Let's go for a black and red here. So as we match purple, we're just going to naturally get projectiles on the board from our 2-star bullseye. As we match enemy special tiles like this projectile from Cage, we'll do that here. You see we've got a little passive ability banner that flew by, and so what that means is on our yellow ability now from Mr. Fantastic, once you match 4 enemy special tiles, you're going to earn an ability from your team played for free. That's a really fun mini game thing to go for when you're playing against teams that make special tiles. One at a time is going to be kind of hard, but that's kind of what I want to set as a goal here, to see if we can make it happen by getting enough matches of that projectile. On the other side of things, Mr. F was upgraded, quote-unquote upgraded, changed to have a bunch of damage potential from his blue ability. It used to only we can match his projectile again, so we'll do that. That's the second time. So blue can do pretty good damage now if you have 4 friendly special tiles on the board when you play it. So you don't have to wait for that to be the extra move again. Why did I do it? You don't have to wait for 4 special tiles from your team to get the damage. You'll still get a 3-turn stun, which is great, but yeah, trying to get the maximum damage is usually what you need to go for when characters can do that. Look at this. We got another match with that red projectile. So one more special tile match will earn an ability for free. Let's try our best to get that to happen. Green, purple. Now Jean Grey, if she gets enough green, she'll play an ability that creates 4 special tiles and does team damage, so maybe we can let her get that just for fun and see how easily we can get more of our abilities played. I better start getting blue built up. Haven't gotten a single blue match yet. And then so Mr. F's black ability changed as well. Now his black is a little more expensive than I'd like. It costs 10 for M.O.D.O.K, but it creates a fortified repeater tile, so for every 2 turns it does a bunch of different things randomly. basically the best thing it can do is create protect tiles or strike tiles for you. It can also charge tiles, and it can just do locked tiles and force bubbles, kind of like Invisible Woman does. That doesn't seem to be too helpful very often. Let's see, how can we get that black special tile matched away? I don't see an immediate way to do it. Let's just drop that down. To try to get a free... I know we can play our other abilities, but this is our challenge for Mr. F. We can match that protect tile now. Okay, cool, here we go. So we're going to get this played. We're going to get a free ability. We have 4 special tiles on the board, so if we get Mr. F's blue, that would be huge. In case we do and it's a free stun, let's target Cage here. Alright, so we got Imagine Not played for free. That's great when it's an expensive ability. So every couple of turns, ouch, big uppercut. Oh no, is she going to remove my repeater as well? Nope. Jean Grey's purple is just an awesome ability. By the way, I request it from team-ups for my alliance mates once in a while. It's that good. Oh, I shouldn't have played that. Now they can match away the fortification on my Imagine Not. And there we go. So we got a bunch of attack tiles, and they're reasonable strength. Look at that, 1,341 from those attack tiles. Now my Mr. F is pretty high level on my team. So not everyone's attack tiles will be that strong, but that's the point. You get 3 special tiles. Ugh, I wanted that blue. And so with the 3 special tiles and your Imagine Not repeater, that's the 4 specials that you want to go for so that you get the max damage from your blue ability. I don't have any blue. This has been a rough board to try to get blue matches, and I let them take too many. There's one. So we got strike tiles from Imagine Not. Of course, they're quickly removed from Jean Grey. We have 4 specials on the board. She's got 4,500 health. Let's play flexibility. So it's a 3-turn stun ability, but it then does 6626 damage for every force friendly tiles on the board. So by the way, if you had 8, this thing would do over 12,000. If somehow you had 12 special tiles, it would do an amazing amount of damage. And it's the knockout blow. So I just wanted to point out that Mr. F is definitely different than before. I mean, it's going on a year probably since he got his changes, but on the right team, I don't think he's that much different than before. Just not necessarily an improvement, but not too bad either. All right, let's get into let's see, which node took that hit right there. I don't want that to get wasted. All right, we'll save a good hit there. Let's get into our tokens. Save a good target on that node. Webbed Wonder is the new story event that opens later today. We'll just do the one-time draw. Just a 2-star to start it off, and we could get a Nova, Nico, or a Thing as the featured 4 stars in there. And I'm looking forward to this vault. We've got 2 different worthy Captain Americas in here, luckily, and a Ronin Hawkeye. So a bunch of shots at new characters with 12 tokens. Let's see if we can get 3 stars or better from some of these. Three-star Deadpool and a Mystique right in a row. And another Deadpool. He's the boosted 3-star character, so there's more of his covers available in this vault than other 3s. 2 more draws. 2 more tokens, I should say. We'll do the daily 100 hero point draw as well. And that's it. All right, we did okay on 3 stars. No 4 stars yet. Let's press our luck down here. Real quick point. I did the Crash of the Titans already with Agent Coulson. It's a little bit of a challenge. Try your best to get your yellow played Of course, you'll take a shot from Doctor Strange and from his passive ability when you do that. But then once those countdowns are out, you'll really get ahead on AP. And you might even want to use Coulson's Purple to do a tile swap and set up some pretty strong hitting extra moves and critical tiles for you. Again, you'll take a hit, but if you get those countdowns out, you should catch up on the damage quite a bit. And then X-23 is the next featured character in Crash, just about 2.5 days to get leveling her up if you need to. All right, 3-star Cap from... Oh, I want to point out, so I just got shards on 3-star Dakin, or Dakin, or whatever his name is. And I also have 3-star Iron Fist set to earn shards as well. So once we get an Iron Fist, I think it's going to be right here. Nope, okay. Once we get an Iron Fist, I need to move off of him and take him off as my targeted hero and just leave it on Dakin. So the Generations store is open. This is a cool 5-star character special store where you can get 5-star Peter Parker, Captain Marvel, or the Civil War Cap. Not a bad store, really. Kind of cool set of heroes. I'm not going to do any draws from here. They're all champions on my roster, so let me know if you're going to do draws in that store. Kind of neat setup. We might as well do the no good news already. We've got 3 tokens to pull. And a Human Torch. And we get a 4-star. Very nice. 3, 2, 1. 4-star Kingpin. And maybe I took Iron Fist off as my target hero. That would actually be okay. Angel, he only needs 1 single shard to be ready, so I can probably use weak tokens to build him up instead of my bigger ones. So let's take a look here to be safe. He's still selected as my targeted hero, Iron Fist is. That's interesting. We've avoided him every time so far. So let's go down to just our elites until we happen to get shards for him, and then we'll take it off. Wait, 13. Didn't we get 10 shards otherwise? Yeah, I gotta try to do this a little more efficiently, right? And there it is. Okay, so he got 10 that way. Sorry for the delay, but you want to work on efficiencies, and this is one way to do it. We've got an Iron Fist ready to go. Let's go ahead. Went 9 shards over, but hard to avoid, of course. Worth it for a cover, and those shards aren't necessarily completely wasted. I can bonus hero him again later, and that's fine, but I'll take it off for now and continue. Let's go to the elites, get these done. Cool, and see if we can get a gold out of these 6 remaining heroic tokens. We have a Shuri cover that we can cash in as well. I keep forgetting to do that. 3-star Cyclops. And the one-time daily draw, just a 2-star. Alright, so let's level those characters up and then we'll run in and get into the PvP action. Max Champ on 2-star Thor, that's a good thing. Got a Hawkguy cover or 2 from the 2-star Hawkeye, that'll help. I've let my 2-stars sit around a little too long, so this will take a little bit, but not too bad. Trying to build up those command points, guys. We've got closing in on 4,500 CP. I don't know that we'll get there from our character levels, but maybe closer. Just rebuilt Storm and Hawkeye recently. And Black Widow. That's everybody. Still got a bunch of 2s to work on, and I start to lose Ares if I don't rebuild him later. I'll do that on my own. Alright, 3 stars. Human Torch moving up into the 240s. Decent rewards. Toward the 250s. We'll wait on leveling Cap until we get his red. Next cover from 3-star Storm is 4-star Thor. Nice. Getting a bunch of heroics built up again for our next video. 4-star Hawkeye from a 3-star Hawkguy. That's great for that Kate Bishop cover, and he is now maxed again for the legendary token at 266. Cool. Let's see, is that the cover we needed? Cap goes to 535. We've got another 3-star we can champ as a duplicate sometime soon. Won't be today. Hero points from 3-star Deadpool. A little more CP. And that's it for the 3s. What do we have for 4 stars? 5 4-stars. Kate gets some hero points. 100 hero points for level 335. There's our Kingpin. Lucky hit from the event token. Moves up to level 325. What's his health at? 22.6. Professor X. It's level 347. 100 hero points there as well. And Worthy Captain America hits level 281 for a brand new character. That's great. And no 5-stars. And I finally remembered. Let's go down and find Shuri here so we can level her up and cash in her cover. She's at, oh man, really close to another one. But we'll take this one now because it is a legendary token. We'll buy that with shards. And as we see here, we need just 6 more shards for another Shuri cover. Building her up because with her champion levels, she hit level 330 now for the legendary. And after getting to 340, it'll be another cover for Okoye. Great. Ways to go for that, but that's pretty much my most ideal targeted hero for now. Let's see. 13 minutes, so we got a time for a couple of matches. Let's get into it. We're at 839. Yeah, let's go for 900 and get the 900 point cover reward if we can. There's some good teams here. My Star-Lord is boosted up quite a bit to level 463. He's great. I'm going to tell you, he plays so well with Iceman. This will be the highlight match, and then we'll do 1 or 2 more after this. Jump in, and let's just go ahead and boost a couple of colors up. Let's see, usually red and yellow, but in this case I'm going to do blue and purple. So let's talk about why this team is quite good. I think I'm going to target Thor first, and until he gets down to a point where we can knock him out with just a huge hit from Star-Lord's red. And Star-Lord's red does more damage based on how many countdown tiles you have on the board. So it's not always really easy. They're going to take green, I bet. No, good. I want that green. Or should I just get the red? I think I'll get the red ready to go. Okay. So Star-Lord has a really inexpensive red ability. Costs 8. But if the enemy team plays an ability, he has a passive, a countdown for a couple of turns that decreases the cost of your non-black abilities from any of your team members. And that's so great. That makes Iceman's already cheap green only cost 5 instead of 7. It then makes Star-Lord's red cost 6 instead of 8. And just... let's see, what do we want to do here? This is interesting. We can get another red, but I probably want to get the blue over there. Let's see, one more hit on Thor. We'll get the blue. Now they're playing an ability. This is great. Star-Lord right here creates that yellow countdown tile. So while that's on the board, my abilities only cost, they're basically reduced by a cost of 2 for free. So now Oldest Trick in the Book only costs 6, which is great, and Iceman only costs 5. We'll play Iceman right now. And let's see, we probably want to get a couple more countdowns on the board before we play Star-Lord's red. So let's get green. Oops, set him up for a 4-shot on black. I gotta watch that a little more carefully. We got lucky that it got knocked away. Alright, so Thor is in a good spot. Let's play Iceman again for cheap. How many countdowns do we have out there? We better do this now. Check this out. 40,299 health. Oldest Trick in the Book. Hey, look at that. All the way out for 6 AP for 40,000 health is just so awesome. Every time we hit a... Oh, they just got a bunch of red there. They're at 10 red, so we don't want Okoye to get any more... Not one more red. We can play Iceman again. Watch how much damage comes from these Icemen every couple of turns. Now they're all over the place, so they're going to be almost hitting very, very strong for almost every turn now. All right. Let's go ahead with green. I want to get that blue match with the stun tiles from Iceman. We'll see if we get it or they take it. What a surprise. They took it. Iceman, random damage, just adds up quite a bit. So let's keep that everyone with me countdown safe. So we'll just do a purple match here. Every time they play an ability, that reduces our non-black ability costs. And we earn random AP whenever that countdown resolves off the board. Don't forget about that. That's really a huge benefit. So everyone with me reduces the cost of your abilities, but then when it expires, you gain 3 random AP. That can be just absolutely helpful. Better get this red, like we said, since Okoye's got an 11 AP red ability. Iceman damage took out Hawkguy in the background. Alright, let's go for because boomerangs. We haven't played that yet. It makes strike tiles on red and a countdown that does damage when it removes them. But with all of our countdowns on the board, another Oldest Trick in the Book, and that is a solid win. Cool. And a lot of times that team has ran even much more efficiently than what we did. Great. 896. We need to get in one battle to break 900. This is a friend from my chat. Let's get into it. So, for my friend from my battle group, if you will, let's do this. I think I want to play let's take in Jubilee and Okoye, and maybe we can make this one go fast. I also like to show that Jubilee is a pretty good character if you run well, for one thing, and play her right, I think, in the other case. And of course, Okoye makes anyone play well. So what do we want to do here? Well, we pretty much want to see if we can sneak into a lot of purple and green matches. And then to help our cause, whenever, I didn't mention it a lot, but with Hawkguy, whenever you match enemy special tiles, he has a passive, and I think all you know this, but he has a great passive ability that earns black and purple AP for free just for matching enemy specials. It's great. It can add up quite quickly. Oh man, there's a couple ways we could do this. Let's see. Maybe we'll take... It's hard to get purple, so let's take purple, yellow. Maybe we'll get a black match out of this. Nope. Black's not that important for either team here. Hawkguy's black ability does heal him while he plays kind of weak enemy specials on the board, and that's on purpose so that when you match those weak enemy specials, you then generate blue and purple AP for his abilities. So we'll probably not try too hard to go for black. It'll just come along as we go. We got our red ready from Okoye. That's great. We can take out any row that we want. Let's go white, black, purple, yellow. This is a really good combo move. Okay, is this where we want to start? Oh, this is excellent. All right, so here's what we want to do. I'm going to play Roman Candle from Jubilee. It's team damage, and if it was enemy special tiles on the board, they would become charged tiles. I like to wait on this a lot, but what I want to do this now for a certain reason. Let's go for it. Those it would replace enemy specials with charged tiles. We don't need to worry about that so much right now. Let's play Piercing Throw because we can take out that special tile and set up an extra move. Thor is out. You always want to get him out as soon as possible. Take him out with the results of this extra move here. I want to get purple going. Let's do it that way for fun. See if we can get a purple match lined up somewhere. Normally you have 2 enemies remaining when you are trying to play Jubilee's purple, and it's just great because it does damage but also changes the color of a bunch of tiles surrounding the 2 places you choose. We can pick some places like this. So the surrounding 3 tiles in a 3x3, a 9 AP box will change color so you can get some random hits, but it also stuns 2 enemies for 2 turns. And it's just a fun, great animation, of course. We had enough damage built up to take Okoye out. If it wasn't a knockout blow, that's just so helpful to stun 2 enemies for 2 turns. And we get the 900 points for that Professor X cover. Very cool. All right, let's see how much time we have left. Probably not enough. Yep, that's going to do it for us here today, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Have fun in the No Good News event. We'll be back for more PvP in Starfall featuring 3-star Sentry, and then I need to get a run in the Shield Simulator for the season with your requests for 4-star and 5-star characters. We need to play Professor X he's a new 5-star champ on our team. We'll play more Iceman and even 5-star Carnage. Not champed, but playable condition is fun for him. If you need more MPQ on YouTube, please hit MPQ Mastery and hit the icon on the left side of the screen to be a subscriber for the channel. That really helps us out a lot. Have a good one, guys. See you next time.